Hey, you guys, time for an energy update on emotions, symptoms, and psychic abilities. Oh my. So I've been percolating. A energy update has been percolating for a while. And when I first got the inspiration or the download to share it, it was just going to be about the light. And I'm glad I waited because I have lots more to share as a result, and I hope it serves you. Okay, I'm going to start with the symptoms, the physical symptoms, because that's where I started hearing about it in my world. And so maybe that's where it became present for you as well in your world. So there's a lot of light coming into the planet right now. I follow the Schumann resonance, and the light quotient has been literally off the charts. So much so that often the mechanism that measures the light coming into the planet has literally been taken down because it is incapable of registering the amount of light that's coming in to the planet. What does that mean for us, right? What does that mean all this light is coming into the planet? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about today and how it's impacting every aspect of our being. And I'm going to start with the physical symptoms because we live in a physical world. We're living in physical bodies. We are not our physical bodies, but we are souls living in our physical bodies. And light might be the way that this energy is impacting many of you, or the most notable way that the energy is impacting you at this time. So let me know, okay? Let me know if that's the case for you and or which way you're feeling it the most, because again, we're going to cover symptoms, emotions, and psychic abilities. And for me, I had a touch of symptoms, but mostly for me, mostly it's my psychic abilities that are expanding right now. And for my friends and clients, I've been hearing about physical symptoms. Okay. So the light is coming in. The light is coming in from the universe, from outside of the planet. It's coming into the planet. So it's shedding light on a lot of things. Our DNA is light. Okay. It is made of light. We are made of light. We are made of stardust. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have the articulation abilities to be able to explain that in a scientific manner. But know that it has been proven. There are individuals out there like Joe Dispenza, Deepak Chopra. I can see another man of Indian descent that has a beautiful way of describing it. Sadly, I can't remember his name. But the moral of the story is that it has been proven. We are beings of light, my love. Okay. Our DNA is light. So that when light comes into the planet, it will often result in physical symptoms because I believe that it is an upgrade. The light is an upgrade of our DNA. In case you don't know, we are becoming more energetic. The planet is becoming more energetic. Humans are becoming more energetic. Everything is becoming more energetic. So it would make sense that our physical being, our DNA codes, would be being upgraded by the light that is coming into the planet, and we are becoming more energetic, which we're going to talk about what that looks like. And it can first result in physical symptoms. So I'm hearing people are having flu, cold and flu symptoms, aches and pains, fever. I've been feeling pretty good physically. I believe I've already had these upgrades. I just have, although about a week ago I had a touch of physical symptoms. I felt like something was coming on, and I hydrated, got a good night's sleep, amped up all the practices that I already do, and after a good night's sleep I was fine. So But I'm hearing that that's not the case. Some other people, I had a friend and former client who was like down for the couch for a week with the flu. I hear other people have headaches, dizziness, vertigo, exhaustion. I'm also hearing people are having exhaustion, ear ringing. I also have ear ringing. And so I've been having ear ringing for as long as my awakenings. I think they're a symptom of my being able to hear. And there are periods in which it becomes more pronounced, and I really notice it. And this is not an all-inclusive or an exhaustive list of symptoms. This is just what I'm hearing about in my circles. So what are you feeling, and does this resonate for you? Does this feel true for you? And or d- can you attribute it, right, your symptoms, to the light that's coming into the planet and therefore giving us a DNA upgrade, which also means, what's the word I want, right? Like we're cleansing, right? We're releasing toxins as a result because we know we're being poisoned by all the things, air, media, food, crap that we ingest. And I don't know if you know, I don't believe in the, virus contagion, any of that bullshit. And if you do, okay, then this might not resonate for you, but that's not my reality at all. And this message is which who know better, in my opinion, and that's not their reality either. Or maybe you're transitioning from that reality, and you need some guidance out of that reality, for which I am happy to lead the way if you would like to follow. So, or just be, or just receive more of that type of consciousness, okay? Because it's not about information, it's about consciousness. Okay, so that's the physical symptoms. Next, all right, so like the physical symptoms can result in emotions because if you're not feeling good, that can lead to, and if you're not feeling good for a period of time, that can result in negative emotions. And before I leave symptoms, right, one way, as I alluded to, one way to mitigate the symptoms is to take good care of yourself. Stuff that we want to be doing anyway, that I promulgate anyway, which is get good sleep, be sure to get sufficient hydration, eat good food, monitor what you are consuming, not only in your mouth, but in your being. What are you watching? What kind of content are you watching? What type are you consuming? All of that has an impact on your physical being. You know that, don't you? That's right. So upgrade that shit. Right? So not only your food and your energy, upgrade, you upgrade your energy by upgrading what it is that you take in all the ways, okay? And so that's a pretty good segue into, I just lost my train of thought. That's a pretty good segue into emotions, right? So lots of light coming in. And what does the light do? The light sheds light and exposes what's in the dark. So like if you walk into a dark room, and you turn on the light, now you're going to see what was in the dark room. The light will have been shed on it, and now you can see it. So there's a lot of that going on in the world as well, right? We're starting to see things that have been in the dark before: the corruption, the lies, the manipulation, maybe perhaps the way that we're being mind controlled or attempted to be controlled by the media, okay, and things that are being sold in the media, okay. And so, and if you're just starting to see, or even if you've been seeing for a while, what's going on, like the real truth behind the curtain about what's going on, or in the matrix, you can see what's going on in the matrix, whatever language you like, that can be distressing. That can be upsetting, can result in physical symptoms, and it can result in heightened emotions. So I'm hearing from my friends that they are feeling very emotional. It's also Cancer season, the astrological Cancer season right now, which is very watery, emotional energy that we're in. So that combined with all the things with the light and the energy that's going on right now, that can result in heightened emotions, a lot of emotions, a lot of crying for no reason, or feeling down for no reason, or you have a reason but you feel that you're having an emotional response that is higher than or not necessarily warranted by what's going on in your physical world. So two things, that could be the light, and or it could be your emotional baggage bringing that stuff to the surface for you, and now saying, okay, it's time to address this thing, the situation with your mother, the situation with your lover, the situation with your sister, the situation with your girlfriends, the situation with your boss, with your coworkers, whatever, the situation with, like what's going on in the world, whatever thing that you are focused on and paying attention to. That could be impacting you significantly now, again, for two reasons. One, the light is shining the light on it, so it's bringing it up to the surface. It's an emotional time in astrology. It's Cancer season, astrologically. And it's also shining light on things that maybe you've been sweeping under the rug before, and that's not going to fly anymore. The world, the planet, humanity is expanding, is awakening, or sitting in our emotions, sweeping them under the rug, ignoring our emotions. That's not going to fly anymore. It's time to look at those things and handle them once and for all. And the energy, the light is telling us that it's time right now. So I hope that you will heed this message and actually be proactive in your, what's the word I want? Awakening, in your being, just in your being, in your existence, in your life. And how can you make this energy work for you? Meditation and release work. I am going to share what is release work. I'm going to do an updated what is a release work video. So if you are just sitting on the edge of your seat for that, let me know, right? Put it in the comments and it will accelerate my bringing it forward. Additionally, let me see. I'm just looking at my notes. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say about emotions. I don't think so. If I missed something, let me know in the comments. Okay. So, all right. So we've covered physical symptoms, we've covered emotions, and now we are going to psychic abilities. So, as I have already said in this transmission, light is coming in, the planet is evolving. The planet is evolving at a pace ahead of us being humanity. And now humanity is catching up as a result. Okay. So just because we're in this energetic upgrade, right, of planet Earth, humanity is evolving, expanding as well. The light that's coming into the planet is accelerating that process. You can accelerate it with silent meditation and release work. You can learn how to meditate in silence with my meditation starter kit. Say meditation in the comments, and I'll give you the link. Or depending on where you're watching this, I might already put the link in the description. But if it's not there, say meditation in the comments, and I will provide you with the link that will accelerate, expand, and facilitate your evolutionary process. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, stick around. There'll be more of this to come. And so, with that expansion, with our expansion and our becoming more energetic, our psychic abilities are coming online. What does that mean? So at a minimum, I mean, foretelling the future, although that could be a part of it. Although what the future is, I could talk about that just for a whole video on what the future is, its existence, and what have you. There's lots of possible futures. There is no one. There is not just one future. So psychic abilities. Okay, I psychic ability. Your intuition is coming online. Your knowing is coming online. So perhaps because you know what you want, whether or not to do that thing, whether to stay, whether to go, you know when somebody's going to reach out to you before they do. You're thinking about someone and they text you or call you. Coincidence? No, you're feeling each other energetically. And if it's happening to you, you're on the receiving end. That means that your psychic abilities are coming online. Okay. You think about someone and then they call. It wasn't a coincidence. You were feeling their vibe before they actually reached out to you in the physical world. And yes, even texting and technology is still the physical world. Okay. If you're prone to being doubtful like I used to be, now you know. 555. The clock is 15. It's 555. Um, Now you know. Now you know that you know. I lost my train of thought again, right? So now you just have a knowing. Oh, doubt, right? Okay, so if you've been stricken by doubt, like I used to be, your intuition is coming online and expanding, and you just know the thing to do. And then whether or not to do something or not, what direction to go in. Thank you, Jahid. I hope I'm saying, or Yahid, I hope I'm saying your name right. And thank you for being here. You just know. It's so blissful to just know. It's so peaceful. That's the word I want for me to just know because now you can trust that you're moving in the right direction. And even if you're not moving at all, you can trust that that's where you need to be right now as well. Okay. So, and your psychic abilities, they're for you, right? They're not for other people. You don't, I'm not presuming to know that you know what's right for someone else. No, no, never, ever, right? As such, no one knows what's right for you either, right? So, which is why I don't promote or suggest going to see the psychics, asking someone else for the information. Perhaps somebody else is more adept at reading the energy for you and interpreting it for you, like I am attempting to do today. But what is right and right specifically for you, you know that, right? You know that. And this energy is expanding, that it's going to continue to expand that ability, those psychic abilities, and your knowingness, and meditation, silent meditation specifically. Any meditation, if you're not ready for silence, meditate however works for you. And if you want to be badass like me and really blow up your all your powers, including your psychic powers, silent meditation is the best and most powerful way to do that, in my opinion. And again, you can get my meditation starter kit by saying meditation in the comments, and or I'll put the link in the comments below. So I think that's it for now. So let me know if this serves you. I have a, let me see. Okay, so Shahid is asking if a man makes a mistake in setting his life partner, then his life goes back a long way. He can't easily see the face of success. Is this true? So I'm not sure what you're asking, Shahid, but let me offer a response to what I see in your message, which at first I don't know what's right for men, right? And I don't know what's right for you. You know that, right? So, what I would offer you, my dear, is that right? So, if you feel you made a mistake in choosing your partner, I believe that you have several options or more than one option as to how to mitigate that mistake. Okay. And I would offer that it's not a mistake, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And that situation is happening for you and it's bringing you lessons and blessings that you may or may not be able to see at this time. And now that I have brought that possibility into your awareness, you can start to examine the situation through a different lens or from another angle, and you can start to see how that situation is serving you. And if you can't easily, okay, so I hope that makes sense. That's part one about if you made a mistake in choosing your partner. I don't believe there's mistakes, and I feel that you can make that situation work for you one way or the other. And then regarding he can't easily see the face of success, is this true? So although that may seem true for you at this time, I would offer that you can see it again. Okay, I can appreciate the energy of being confused. And this energy right now, which is very powerful, very energetic, there's a lot going on, it's very emotional. I can appreciate that one of those emotions or states might be confusion. Thank you for bringing that up in this transmission. So it might be confusion. And if you are confused, feeling confused about where you are in life, your position in life, maybe your partner in life, your relationship in life, I would offer that you allow that confusion to be okay. Let it be. Sit in that confusion and allow yourself to move through it. And then new ways of being, new answers will present themselves. And silent meditation can help you expand that process, facilitate that process, accelerate that process, if that makes sense. So I hope that serves you. Okay. So again, if you want my meditation starter kit, it's got beautiful resources in it. I invite you to say meditation in the comments and I'll give you the link. And or it may be in the description, depending on where you're watching this transmission. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope this serves you. Let me know if this lands. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know what questions you have. And if it did, please like, follow, subscribe, share, save, depending on where you are watching this. And I will look forward to seeing you again in the next video. And until then, I will see you in the gap. Much love. Ciao for now.